That's so fucking mad. Holy shit. Sis, there's this six time just to show you the world. I shake kiss my stepdad. This is for your girl. That is so much worse. Precious is a new place, oh la, jumpsuit, cover me. Jumpsuit, cover me. Like underneath the way. I could be the is a good way to do a quick round of masochism than playing as King Masochism, you know? I would fight False Sun, but you have to do so much looking to fight False Sun. Because you actually have to just hunt him. If I will live more than 5 seconds, that would be great. Good start. Just saying. Oh. I'm so dead. Yeah. Keep your bliss. What's wrong with us? We was so many days. What is with you guys spawning immediately? Why Ting is such a hit or miss character. Like, either does so well or so piss poor that it's not even funny. Like, this range is atrocious. Hello, sir? I appreciate him being able to interrupt stone golems early game. I just wish that there was a way to make that orb bigger. So I could just, like, full nuke. Oh, goody. Oh, I think I'm, like, boned here because of that transformation. Might be. No, I think we clutch. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, an item. Didn't think those existed anymore. I can see all the one hits coursing through my fucking veins. I heard him. Where is he? I heard a stone golem. There he is. That is a beefy. That is beefy. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Because I support Hell on Earth. Listen, I said I wanted a fast match, not a fair one. A fair one. For me. And only me. I peek. I need one, two, I mean, I need... No, I'll get to 2 Grinch from here. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, it's fine. There's a green over there. Yeah, that's peak Void Fiend for you right there. I like peak early game Void Fiend, of course. He gets better, I swear. Like, I promise, he gets better. This is not peak. When this is when we get something that I like to call the... I had something for... Okay, let's try that again. That's when we like to get something that I like to tell the kiddos. I don't know. I didn't have a follow-up. I just wanted to be funny. It did not work. At all. Anyways, Shatter Blink. It's funny. It makes my life easier. And it makes you laugh. Me realizing my mistake after the teleporter has opened, I grabbed all those things, and I didn't even grab a newt. We're gonna make this one fast. Oh. 'Cause why not? Well, because we fumbled the bag. Let me go for some more regenerating syrups. Oh well. I was told I'd be expecting visitors. And this is when Shatterspleen gets to show its true self. Whee! More crits equals more bleed. Equals more pain for everyone but me. I see the prize. That was not the prize. Nor is he, but I just wanted to piss him off. Anyways. Like 4 more greens, please. And thank you. Try to find like a, well, this works for now. Artifact, nothing to sneeze at. Rather green. Everything's exploding. lightning. I didn't sense that lightning bolt becoming a nightmare for everybody but me. I also think that it looks cool on just about every character that you put it on. Right, anyways. Ooh, perfect transformation. Couldn't be better. Because then we get this much Shatter Spleen on one Stone Titan. He falls to the floor, and then we pray to God that I can get one more green before this thing is done. Because I don't want to have to donate my grays to the cause. Can anybody spare me? I mean, this is nice, but I was mainly looking for a green. Can anybody spare a green? Pretty please, por favor. Not an orange. That was, in fact, not what I was looking for. See, the point of Void Fiend is to have complete control over when you change and when you don't. Or at least complete change to your capabilities. And it looks like, by the way, I'm going to have to sacrifice 3 grays if I want to. Please. I'm begging. For the love of God, give me a green. You guys suck. Truly suck. Because you have that one ability where he can heal, but it also removes his percent to change. It takes 25% of his charge to heal 25% of his HP, and then 25% of his HP to heal 25% of his charge. You know? This is when things get funny. Never buy a recycler with this thing. With the only thing that makes it bad. Oh, the pain. Oh, that I want to cry myself to sleep after hitting that. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cry. I'm never gonna financially recover from that loss. That was massive losses right there. Listen, being able to blow shit up and do like double the damage for crits is nice, but I have no crit chance. So now my Shatter Spleen is like 1 in 10. And it also removes the nice feeling from literally everything else in this fucking life. Okay. First off, I'm so sorry. That was so fucking rude of me. Can we make that? New overlay? Kids say, gotta work, good luck, and have fun with stream. Well, nice to see you, Firestorm. I was just streaming to test out the new overlay because I think it's cute. So thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm only playing one game now. And then I am ending stream. And I loved how I looked down at chat and immediately my avatar was like, time to die. Oh, we're good. Could you guys spare me some grays? I kind of like sacrificed mine to the blood god by accident. Please and thank you. I see a gray. Sounds like more pain and suffering for me. Or not for me, for the other people. Oh, baby. We got like 20% of what we lost back. Let's go. I do just enjoy the fact that I can make eye contact with something every 5 seconds and it basically just obliterates into thin air. So we have a Newt and no will to live. Understood. That's a green. I'm still committed to building these up. In fact, I would like to explore a little more in case we find a mountain shrine. Oh, hello. Yeah, goodbye. I'm so sorry. Wow, that was so unnecessary. That was like peak overkill right there. So I just feel like it's not blowing up, but maybe it's because of the weird way that his beam connects. I love how I invested so much more time for no items. Great game. So much more of my life goes into an excursion for nothing. For nothing, I say. Grave tender? In Boulevard. You're just mad because my shatter spleen is better than yours. Although I will admit, I was very, very terrified for a second there. Can you guys offer me just a couple more greens? I literally just need two. That'd be really poggers. Or else we're gonna have to donate more reds. Looking like more reds so far. Yep. It's looking like that. It's looking like that time again. Jesus Christ, buy me dinner first. Right now it's not Zap the newt with 10,000 stacks of bleed and suffering. I don't like it when that happens. But we are going to sacrifice. That's still not enough, is it? Oh, it's really not. This is sad. This is really sad. Look at that. I'm one short. Alright, that probably means I'm going to get Abyssal Depths. Hopefully that's what that entails, because free red. The pain that causes me having 4 regenerative scraps. If this was a red only run, I'd be winning. Well, what's the point of dreaming if you're just gonna give it to me anyways? Genuinely. Oh, Elder Lumerians. My favorite flavor of Lumerian. Gup, please. Gup, please. I'm begging. Gup, I'm struggling out here, man. I got a 14% chance of hitting any crits. Alright, I have a 28% chance of hitting any crits. Gup, please. There's so much going on over there. Can we get a legendary at least? Dude, please. It looks like it actually gave me dude. Okay. Yeah, W. It made up for it. Even though that one's a small chance. It's like a 25% chance that one spawns. So it is. Feel a little lucky that I got it. Especially because we struggle again on the lock on this run. She has no items. Come on. Good lord. 42%. Not bad. The nectar definitely helps with the extra chances. Especially because Gup is a hero. An absolute hero. And it sold like 60% on our glosses, which is nice. Let's get a red. If we had a sale stop for this situation, that would be nice, but it's like all the sale star is useful for. We're gonna go for another nectar. Because like that automatically like almost doubles. Like I have almost 80% on my... I basically have an 100% quick chance. I believe of all your stats. Yeah, I'm not sure if that affects crit chance. We'll see. Because I should have... Alright, we're gonna see if I hit like almost all crits. You know? And overall, it is just increasing. Like, it looks like so far so good on the crits though. I haven't seen a non-crit in a bit. It is upping like all of my... Like, I just got 8% buff on my movement speed, my attack speed. Very small. Especially because like one soldier syringe. One soldier syringe is literally like 25% attack speed buff. So it's like compared to a nectar, but it also makes it so that soldier syringes give 29% attack speed buff instead, which is good. Alright, we're gonna watch our crit chance. So far, it's looking about average. I think it doesn't really affect my crit chance. Which is fine, we can just grab 10 crit glasses. Also, we got our extra generative, which means finally... Yeah, I'm gonna go with it doesn't affect. I'm just gonna, like, I'll do research later, but as of right now, I would like to be more certain of it. It doesn't mean that the nectar's not helpful, because it is. Right now, all it's doing is upgrading my base stats, like my, like 4% more HP, 8% more HP, 8% more, damage, 8%. Like, it is still buffing my crits, because it's buffing my damage by 8%. Alright, now we have to once again try and not strike down our buddy. Because I get really pissed off when I get all the way here and then something stupid happens. We decide to strike this guy with the hand of God and then I get kicked out. Honestly, I feel like stacking nectars... No, you can strike this guy with the hand of God. But yeah, see, it's like... Okay. Now, we have 4 nectars that should be 16% buffs to everything that it gives. Which means now, we should be around good, which... Ooh, I like that. We're at Mountain Shrine. This house is usually filled with some good stuff. let's get this mountain shrine because I like mountain shrines. Let's see. It's affected by movement speed, but let's also see if we can get a better description of the nectar. Grants 4% all the maximum of 4. Plus 4 per stack. I'll be honest, I thought this was gonna be a quicker run, but it looks like we're gonna probably end up looping here. I do not like the state we're in with just a handful of reds and basically 7 crit glasses. Especially because I feel like we need more crit glasses here. Trying melting my... There we go. We are done collecting regenerators. And I'm gonna call it there with the glasses. Like, I really want to like look up something real quick. Nectar risk of rain. 2 growth nectar. Up to a maximum of 4 buffs. And then it's 4 plus 4 buffs every single. So it just says that it upgrades. I'm starting to think that nectar is not cool, right? Honestly. I think it's a good base one to have, but 4 of them I think is like the max we need. Because it's making me decently quick, but what it does is it basically only buffs my base stats. Nothing else. But you can tell I'm quite hasty now. Jesus. Ah, elder Rumarians. She posing child. This is not where we want to be. I am looking for a newt. Will there be one up here? Kind of lame that there's not one. Yeah, maybe. We still have room. Room for improvement. Let's explore, shall we? For what we're here for. We will do one loop. I am so fucked from fall damage. Ooh, wonderful. I fucked myself. That's raps. That is such raps that it's not even funny. Please get rid of this charge as much as quickly as possible. And we're going to just run like hell over here. Holy hell. Back in the game. Well, I had a delicate watch. Good golly. Do we have to take the most annoying guy to bring? Get one of these. We're gonna start slowing these guys. The only reason that I ever get a Chrono Bubble is because it adds to the gorgeous Mark for Death. That is it. We will do one more loop. Only because I don't like this. One more loop and we will fight False Sun if we run into him. That was a huge pull. That was actually a huge pull. Hold up. First. Second. Third. Wow. That was huge, huge shrine lock. Now I'm curious. When I injure myself, okay, so when I injure myself, it doesn't seem to heal me. do this because when I'm running away, I would really like to have a little bit more healing than the piss poor amount that I'm getting sometimes. Yeah. Right. So, first we want Colonel Janman because that's a fucking obvious one, and I believe we want this one. Yes. I'm curious what that one does. It's a little death necklace. Hello. How are you? Gain the power of any elite monster for 8 seconds. Or, hear me out. Right, and now we make our leave. See what I mean though? One lightning strike gives him like 30 stacks of shatter spleen and I'm just like immediately out. Alright. Wow, he dodged it. I'm good. What kind of run are you having? I'm just doing a quick command sacrifice run. As Void Fiend. We will most likely, I will try and go for all 3 bosses. As always, ending with Void Fiend. Or not Void Fiend, I am Void Fiend. Voidling? Not sure what I want to do. You know? Wow. Everything's dead. For the sake of... Well, we want to get our marking. But also, I'm seeing you lack a false sun. I do not like that. There we go. Save me for a second. I'm surprised there's no clover. So many people stack the clover. And... I was doing a clover run 2 streams ago. You were there. But... I have realized that there is not a lot of value in the clover. As much as you think there is. It is mainly good for finding the pearls. Because of the extra roll. I was hoping to get a pearl. It did not end up doing it, so... The worst part about this is you can't really do lunar portals while you are in this phase, you know? Like anyway, in Pro, yeah. The, while it also, what it does is it re-rolls your chance items, like crit chancing and stuff like that. It will re-roll it. Making it so that if you have a 10% chance, you now have a 20% chance. And it re-rolls for every single time. And it only re-rolls, of course, when it's error. So, like, re-roll, it's like, oh, failed, re-roll again. And that's what the Clover does. So, the Radiant Pearl and also the Perfectus Pearl are rare as hell. But you could go back into the path inside it. I think you are right about that, but I think it's also I think it's a chance-based thing where you're not confirmed to get that portal. We tried though. We'll risk it. Honestly, if I fail and have to loop again, it's gonna be funny, so let's try it. Because I want more red items. Here's the cycle. I am trying to find a new way because I don't want this to get boring because I do the same thing but I do it as different characters and try and see like the best ways. But I'm also like studying and learning like what red items are good and what red items are kind of shit. Oh, and I did do research on what will be added. This small thing you have to shoot around the area. Oh. Yeah, I did some research on the update. The DLC will include one teleporter boss. So we will be receiving that, and we will also be receiving one old survivor. So a survivor from Risk of Rain and his new survivor. And a lot of people who have played have at least mildly hinted at that survivor being Miner. I'm not sure how true that is, but Miner would make sense since he's kind of really the only character that anyone really seems to care about. It's like, oh, what are you looking forward to? And like, there's really not much other characters. We have Chef, we have all the classics. We like. What else? That's how I've been needing a new teleporter boss. Yeah, we will be getting one new teleporter boss and one end boss, which will be nice because it will add to the it'll make us have 4 bosses to beat before we're done with the run. I don't know why I accidentally grabbed the glasses. Advice line Miner, use my main returns. Yeah, Miner will most likely be the hero that returns. There's really not that many characters to pick from anyways. I think it's like basically obvious that it would be Miner, you know? I think that's the right one. Or is that the Gilded? I think that takes me to the Gilded. Is that what that was? Was that Gilded? That guy is so bored. I don't know this on force it, I'll be great. See, my icon hit. Oh, that line too cool. I don't know what a mica is. What's a mica? Like the rock? I I genuinely don't know what the hell you're talking about. I graduated from school quite a while ago. I, I think you have the wrong YouTuber. I am sorry for your loss. How do you know? Yeah, we can get back on the path to the Gilded Coast, yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. This frigging guy. I signed the petition? What petition? My man has come in and is very confused. He seems to have hit his head. I think you are harassing the wrong YouTuber. Although you're welcome to stay. I do not mind. Dude, my avatar is having a stroke. Yeah, my avatar is actually having a stroke. Can we, like, walk in? Alright. Avatar, walk in. You know? I'm gonna put up chat higher so that maybe my avatar doesn't have to, like, look so roughly. Because I don't want to, look over at chat and crash. No, I don't take the Aurelionite anymore. And I have a reason for why I don't take Aurelionite anymore. Because Aurelionite kills my runs. Okay, this is actually, like, one of my quote-unquote pro run enders. Do not get Aurelionite. She's not worth it. Because Aurelionite is given to Mithrix and is invincible. And you have to not fight only Mithrix, but if you don't have, like, if you don't get lucky with, like, those quick hit kills on Mithrix, you are basically cooked. Like, and it has ended so many runs, and I've just said I will never get Aurelionite anymore. Because she helps you with teleporter bosses, and that's it. She makes the false sun harder because you give her to the false sun. And he also uses Aurelionite, and she's still invincible. So, like, there's just so many things about Aurelionite that make her not worth grabbing. One of which, of course, being... I thought Aurelionite helped only the false sun. No, she helps Mithrix on phase 3. Because Mithrix takes all your items and he will throw Aurelionite out to assist him. Wow, I didn't even get to hit them. They just immediately... Is that Goobertron still here? Dude, that was so weird. Oh, he still is here. I mean, you're welcome to stay. As long as you don't keep up with the weird, pedo petition stuff, because to me, that's a little... I don't like being accused of something that I think you have the wrong person. But you're welcome to stay. It's just, please don't, bring pedo stuff into my chat, you know? I am sorry if there was, a pedophile situation for you. But that is not me. I'm not even in high school anymore. I have my diploma. It's taking every ounce of my body to not play the music that I'm listening to for you guys. Because I don't want to, like, I feel like when I get copyright claimed, it's gonna take it down, you know? Not like take it down, but like it like removes not monetization, but like publicity. It's probably rod wave or ROD wave. What's that mean? I'm slow. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in a world. I'm hitting this I'm a walking mass destruction. If you guys want the Discord server, you can ask. I know that one of you has it, but if the other one wants to join the Discord server. Only one feather, so wait, are you a feather addict? I used to be a feather addict. I actually did. When I played on my Steam, I used to play this game on my Steam Deck, and I was like addicted to using the hobo feather. Baby, I got it. I picked a clover. Ooh. If I'm running a command, I need at least 4. Really, I only get 1 because the 1 helps me reduce fall damage and also clutch any slips. That's why I carry 1. Sometimes I carry 2 or 3. Later, Sarah, ma'am. Chat, what was that? Chat. I mean, it was just weird, was it not? Hello. I need my mommy. I need my mommy. Got a little scared there. Got a little scared there. Not very surprising. Yeah. Lin and Wang are very similar. What is Lin? I don't like that though, because like, if there's multiple, like, he's not the first person to come and ask me something regarding. What's that? Gotta lock the fuck in. I was not locked the fuck in. As you can see, that ended great. Anyways. Yeah, I don't like how I have been associated with this weird, like, I never heard that name What killed you? The mushroom thing. I think the mushroom thing one-shot me. And now I lost my Dio. So I don't like. Anyways, yeah, I have had multiple people come to my channel. I think that's like the third person. I think that somebody is like having a field day. Elite mushrooms can shred. Elite mushrooms are terrifying. The mushrooms are actually like one of the scariest mobs in the game. Yeah, I think somebody is like thinking that I am someone, like they think that they've pinned down somebody and they mistake the person's identity for my channel, and I don't like that. Like, that is just not cool. And I'm probably just gonna start like, I don't want to start banning people, you know, because I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I also like, and I also don't want it to be like, seem like I'm trying to hide anything or whatever. Like, it's a YouTube channel. I do this for fun. But then people coming in and being like, hi, Micah, like, who the fuck is Micah? Like, I don't. That ain't me, pal. The mushrooms and worms with the small attack. Yeah, the scorch worms have always been just so annoying to me because they deal so much. Also, look at that fire rate. They deal so much damage. And they're also the burrow. Do I die for fall damage here? Dude. Damn. You guys know any, no, I know one. I know two, actually, because I've asked this question before. Mushrooms are worse because they heal. I think that mushrooms are debatably worse, but for a different reason. I think it's mainly because, the old Gilded Elite mushroom. I think mushrooms are worse because of the fact that they have that fire ability that does an ungodly amount of damage. That is why I hate, those absolute goobers. Does Jimmy PTSD? See, I don't even get a chance to fight anymore. It just, everything crumbles before my eyes. Oh look, I'll get more feathers for you. Because I can actually use some because, the verticality on, Void Fiend's ability is not helping with fall damage. It is sometimes even making it, like, look at that movement speed because of the nectar. The nectar is not clear about its upgrade at all. Because the way that I was reading it is very bad, but I can feel that it's definitely, my effects are very what it's saying is it's like, it was saying that it basically was limited to 4 upgrades, base upgrades, and it did 4% more, and I was like, that's not really like, that's so limiting and doesn't sound, but like, look how much faster I am, and then look at my movement speed. Like, my actual movement speed upgrades are not a lot. The nectar is one of my favorite new red. Yeah, the nectar is a very good red, and it doesn't seem like all of the descriptions, even when I looked up like the deep fandom description, it was not clear. I don't think anyone's really clear on what it does, because I don't think the description is accurate. I don't know why I got that. I do not know why I got that. That was the most useless grab I think I've ever. Okay, don't kill the. Don't destroy the newt. Well, if I just start stacking neckers, wanna see what happens? We will get 1D out because I got absolutely curb stomped. Because I told myself I'd stop at 4 because it looked like it wasn't doing anything, but now it looks like it's doing something, so I really can't tell. Anyways. Who's ready for some shenanigans? Damn. They just put that one right in front of me. I wasn't even planning on going there, but yeah, we'll go there. I did not mean to do that. I almost just instant looped. Can we? Yeah, back to Mythrix, please. The Monarch Scorchworm. What does that mean? Does it just mean that there's a shitload of... I mean, thanks, I guess. I don't really know what to think about what just happened. I don't know why I did it again. I don't need gold. Not exactly sure what happened there, and I'm not exactly sure on how to react to what happened there. This is like second nature. It really is, though. Because this game is just like we said last time you were here, is like, looping is... This game isn't about winning sometimes. It's just about seeing how much chaos you can cause. How many watches do I actually have? I have 10, but I broke 10. Beautiful. Meteor. Also this for Mythrix. And this. Sounds good. Oh wait, we gotta give our little buddy a love tap. Look how much damage I did to him. Some people, wait, I love when you reach the looping point. Have you ever reached looping to the point where you just insta-kill the newt? I heard they changed them. Can you still insta-kill him? Because I know that he talks again. 10 broken watches is so real. Yeah, dude, it's... Also, why did I loop? That's where looping. Now crash before I try it, yeah. Yes, we're looping, chat. We're just gonna rush to it. Not gonna do anything too crazy. Wow. I thought there were only 3 of them. There were 5 of them. They're dead. We will get some regenerative traps when we run into like the greens and stuff. And as for these, I'm gonna go for like movement speed so that we can get to Voidling as quick as possible because Voidling is very important. But like as you can see, I basically have a minigun. We want these for when we get to the moon because there'll be a lot of those. There'll be some of those printers that we can make some last minute reds. I'm also just flinging myself through the air right now. The CLC, do you think is better out of the two? That's debatable. I love Seekers of the Storm. I thought the Seekers of the Storm after Phase 1 was honestly pretty peak. And we didn't really, like, the False Sun one felt real, like, the False Sun update felt really useless, like Phase 2 of the revamp. I think after its revamp, though, with, like, all the characters, like, is this so much better. I still need to try False Sun. I have never completed a run as False Sun. Because to me, he's just not a very fun character to play. But I think that Survivors of the Void also added some pretty good stuff. Voidling alone was a lot. And of course they had the False Sun, but I think the Voidling was a better addition. Now, I will deduct points because the Void Fiend is one of my favorite characters in the game. But he does not have any ults. That is a huge deduction. The fact that they still never added any sort of ults to him. Also, wasn't Acrid Survivors of the Void? I can't remember. I know that he was, no, because he was added in the Void Fields, so he had to have been, right? I don't know. I haven't really played Acrid, though. Railgunner. 2-1 Voidling. Listen, man, he's fun. I like having an extra boss. Having an extra boss is fun no matter what. It's another boss. It's another thing to try and curb stomp. Especially because he has abilities and so much health that, like, he can kill you on god runs. You know? It is just like... Oh no, to me, he is quite a nice addition to the game. I put his face game. I know, it sounds right, but just the way you unlock him doesn't sound right. I don't know. I didn't have Acrid until after the DLCs anyways, so that's why, like, I don't remember. Because I didn't complete that Void Field for so long, dude. The Void Field does not interest me, so that is why. So I will say I think that Seekers of the Storm is the better DLC. For the reason that I deduct points for the Void Field to boring. Void Fiend is a great addition, but he didn't get any alts, and I think he would have some great alts because it would add not only an alt, but a corrupted alt. Let's see. Yeah, the Void Fiend having no alt, yeah. He's such a cool character, and I get, like, that he has the corrupted alt, quote-unquote, but, like, dude, you could do so much stuff with Void Fiend. He's not, in my opinion, I don't think Void Fiend's a very easy character to get used to, because he's, like... There's Void Fiend, in my opinion, with the timing of knowing how to play Void Fiend between when he transforms and doesn't transform can really screw you over. If you're not careful about it. And honestly, I'm not sure why he is doing that with his percent. Does anyone know? Is that intended? Yeah, I wanted to bring attention to that. Just real quick, if we could. Why is my percent stuck at 10? Have I not taken enough worthy damage to I don't think I've transformed in a bit, have I? Editor, roll the clip. I'll have another. Where's the teleporter? No way we put it up there, right? Would be bones. My legs. Oh, it's right here. No, it's not. I lied. My idea. See, that would've been cool. My assumption is they probably just thought that... Oh, it's all the way back here. Fucking hidden as hell. I think that... Well, I see you next time. I think that the cop-out was probably, Void Fiend is complicated enough. We don't need to add anything more. You know? Which is unfortunate. But whatever. Whatever. You know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, what's going on with that? My percent. I'm just gonna stand still. Does healing? Oh, I think does healing reduce your percent? See, I'm learning new things. I'm learning new things. Probably the least likely to get. Yeah, he's proud. I can assure you, they're never going to buff that character ever again. Void Fiend's done. Survivors of the Void, Seekers of the Storm, it's all done. They're not doing anything else. Healing stops corrupt. I knew it did for his ability, but like this is such a weird, like this is. And as you can see, I would have be transformed back at 10%. It's such an odd. Yeah, I feel like Void Fiend is such a cool character and has so much potential, and I kind of just like, they're like, yeah, he's complicated enough. And it's like people will find ways to play him. With that said, that Void Fiend is a great addition. The Void items innate corruption. Oh, that's really cool. See, he's such a cool character, make him cooler. Give him all the abilities. I'm just saying. Oh, I had another one? I didn't realize. I thought I was screwed there. Oof. I want to be out of range of it, please. There we go. Good. Lordy, oh goddy. You know? I hate that stupid puddle thing sometimes, dude. Good lord. I'll be completely honest, that laser sight is just so good when you have the 10 crits. Being able to just like... Yeah, because you can you basically double. What is that? 81,000? Was that 801,000? I can't tell anymore. It's a lot of fucking damage. That's the laser sights. Because the crits are multiplied. Also, this place we are going to start breaking eggs because we are terrorists. I like being a terrorist. Please do not come to my house. Looks like I already destroyed enough eggs. I guess so. Was that really? There's no way that I broke eggs, right? I'm not that strong. I broke eggs. I am inevitable. I am inevitable. It's just that simple. Anyways. Dude, I like the missile buff thing, but I. So are we feeling like playing Risk of Rain today? What are you guys thinking? Should we like play the game or should we just stand here? I'm just gonna stand here. Hands off the keyboard. Write a message. The hell, just look at the puddles. I created a mess. This might be my best run. I like this run. This run is good. I like accidentally, and I knew this was gonna happen. I was like, okay, shouldn't be like 30 minutes long. I'm gonna do one run. We're just gonna test out the new overlay. We're gonna be, and then I end up standing still as Void Fiend. Just watching things crumble around my feet. Anyways, I wanted to get some backup mags so that I could just see, I wanted to see if I could just fucking like nuke. Like that, you know? I was just feeling a little frisky. Ooh, my flames. I put in my review for Risk of Rain that if you're playing at 60 FPS on Risk of Rain, you're not trying hard enough. Is that wrong? Enough time has passed. You're ready for monsoon. I think next stream will be monsoon for sure. We'll try some monsoon. We'll try some monsoon with now artifacts as well. Even though, like, I get that most of my playstyle is probably not because I'm even good at the game. Normally, I'm probably suck at normal Risk of Rain. I'm probably just good at command and sacrifice. Because, the mode is probably considered easier, because it probably is. No, not probably. It actually is. Sacrifice makes the game, like, not even command at this point. Sacrifice makes the game so much better. Anyways, back to doing what I said that we were gonna do. I think I'm just gonna stand here, you know? So how you guys doing? See any good movies recently? This time. Alright, we're gonna try and kill Mithrix, right? We're gonna try and kill Mithrix without touching it. Like, I'll of course look around and stuff. But, like, I'm not gonna have my hand on any of the mouse buttons. We're not gonna use any attacks. With Sinners, how's that? Is that right? The last movie I saw was the Minecraft movie. It sucked. I like memes aside, I hated that movie, dude. It was so bad. And I knew that it was gonna be bad. Alright. I'm not gonna click any of the mouse buttons because all of my, as you can see, M1 through 5 are all... Like, all of my abilities are attached to... The only thing I'm gonna use it for is we're gonna see if we can skip. You guys think that, like, are we strong enough to skip? That is like, I think that earns me like huge cool points. If you can skip to Mithrix, that is like massive cool points. 280k. Soldier and the Lady. I think the only good part of that movie was like... You could probably skip. We're about to find out. This one is a... Like, look at that, dude. I'm not even over there. I'm not even over there. And you can just see so many debuffs I didn't even know existed on, like, just stacked on people. And look at that, I just killed him with my frost. We're not gonna be able to skip with this on. I do not think we can skip. Sadly, I think we have to at least see the pillars. Because I do not like the way that that looked at all. Sadness. What cool points. With the base utility. Yeah, that curve with the movement speed is usually really good. Okay, question. Have you invested in Risk of Rain more? I'm about to. Like, tonight, I plan on watching that when I go to bed. I've already seen, like, the Grove Tender. The Grove Tender with him creating the wisps. Where the fuck is the ancient wisp, bro? If you know what I'm talking about from Risk of Rain 1, I had no idea that that was like an ancient whip because I played so many in Warlock. Dude, it's actually low-key like really cool. Like I want them to add like I don't care about lore, bro. I want them to add the what's his name? Oh no. I just got a lunar. I just got the lunar elite. From do you see that? Look, I have the lunar elite buff. That's so, like, I have the Perfectus buff. There we go. That's actually really cool how you can get that. Because the Perfectus buff can only be obtained otherwise through the Perfectus or, Perfectus Pearl. That's really cool that you can actually do that. Also, can some of my drums get over here and sacrifice themselves to the Blood God? Yeah, what's his name? Mithrix's brother or whatever. I want him as a boss in Risk 2. Just for the fuck of it. I feel like that'd be so cool. Yeah, I have so much more respect for the Grove Tender, and I was calling him like my least favorite teleporter boss the other day, and now I just want to see more Grove Tender because of how cool he is. Like, he genuinely is just the GOAT. So Evidence is like 5 years dead. Yeah, Providence is dead as fuck. But like, I want him. Like, I don't care. If there's a mod to add Providence to the game, I'm gonna download it. Like, genuinely, because I want to play. I want to see what I want to see if somebody can mod him well into the game because he's a good boss in Risk. If somebody has a mod to add Providence into the game. That is the default. That's another thing that the Seekers gets. I haven't seen like any Void lore yet, but Seekers lore is insane. Seekers lore is absolutely like peak cinema. Yesterday I was so fast playing as Huntress that I was able to get to the black hole before he appeared. In fact, I just skipped phase 3 of him. Like, I don't know why he just did. Alright, no mask clicks, no mask clicks. We're just gonna... we just need the drone. We're gonna see how much the drones can do. And we're also gonna use our lightning bolt here. That auto clicks. It's no mouse clicks. It's no mouse clicks. I'm scared. We're gonna use some mouse clicks. Is that okay with everybody? That's okay. We would like to not die. Perhaps I overstepped. I think we still do enough damage. Although that is a huge damage hit, but we're fine, we're fine. Also, look at my FOV in this laser beam. So yeah, she's the dude. I have like over 30 watches broken. 22 watches. I have 22 watches broken. Did they spawn in the wall again? They're in the walls. Dude, you spawn in the wall. This happens every single game. I'm not even kidding. I do not remember the last time I played Risk where this guy didn't spawn in the wall. Okay, I think we got the wall guy. Not sure yet. We're about to find out. That guy's dead. No, he's still on the wall. See? This is like, and I don't know how I just did damage to him, but he's dead. Alright, let's see how fast we can take him out by doing normal Void Fiend shenanigans. I do not like this. Okay. Honestly, us being on this phase is great. It's great. No, this is great. This is great. Come on, come on. A little quicker, though, would be nice. I don't think we're gonna be on this phase anymore. Oh, it just doesn't matter. We're so boned. We're not boned. We're not boned. We're not boned. We're not boned. Okay. Not smooth. I need to grab a watch. I need a watch. We might be fucked. Could we have spawned any further? Don't answer that. I think my game is having a stroke. Why is my FOV constantly changing? Like, not even like, what is this FOV, dude? I'm not even like centered anymore. It actually looks like this is cinema. This is cinema FOV. Feel like you could just blast your face off. Oh, I was so boned that run, dude. I don't know why I'm alive. I lost so many watches. Go watches are just such a big part of my kit that when I lose my watches, I get so scared. I feel like this is unfair though. He should be gated because he's not even technically healing, dude. You pet the frog. 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 Pet the frog. You jump. You enter this portal. You pet the frog. 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 Listen, you just have to keep petting the frog. Void Fiend to me is the best survivor in the game. That's a valid answer. Whenever I was playing, I think it was Seeker. I was able to literally get on top of Voidling. And so we meet, Father. It's me, your child. Daddy's home. With all of the debuff. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm so cooked. Hey, we try slow down. Look at the damage. Look at the numbers. It's all in the numbers. It's all in the numbers. Hecky, you're up, bro. Daddy's mad. Daddy is mad. Don't look up. Don't look up. You're not allowed to look up. That's against the flagrant law. Look how fast I just healed all that health, though. Chat, when did he get a neck? This is rough. This is the roughest Voidling fight I've ever had that wasn't just an immediate death. Like, Rex. I don't remember who was watching when, I think it was you, when I did Rex. Could be wrong. But when I got to Voidling though, I got cooked. Picture is being shredded here. Dude, he literally looked at me for like not even 5 seconds and just like one-tapped me with that laser. Anyways, GG's. There's a run. I don't think that's our highest score by like anything. Like I think my highest score is like 12 million. I have like a 2-hour run. I don't go for too long on my runs. I wonder if I should just do like a marathon. Yeah, this is a lot. I was only gonna do one game anyways. Have a good night. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow we'll do like a marathon or something and try and see how long we can play before getting absolutely cooked. We shall see. Good night, everybody.